Hi, everybody. Welcome to our channel, Two Crohn's Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody, and we want to welcome you and thank you for all the love and support on our channel. This message is for the star sign of Leo. It's been a while since I did star signs, so we're going to do it, and we're going to do it for the first 2 weeks of October, Leo. We're going to check into the energies around you and see what's going on for the Leo collective. So only take what resonates, and it doesn't matter where your sign is, Leo, or even if you're just intuitively guided to watch, it may be a message for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to check in on the energies for the Leo collective. Oh, well, okay. So somebody has a lot going on, because it felt like I had a whole handful of cards there, and they were a handful. So here, Leo, you have listened. This is the card that flipped up. So if you look at the thoughts in our head. If I can get it to clear up. Give you a nice clear view of it. Alright. So take a good look and pay attention to what sticks out to you, because that could be a significant message. There's like a lot of little images in that head. Alrighty. So listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words, Leo. See how she's got her eyes closed? Like, it's like, pay attention. What I'm seeing here, this to me looks like a stopwatch or some sort of a watch right there. This looks like an initial, an M. All right, so there you go. Hopefully it'll clear out. And then this card popped out like this. So self-sabotage. Oh my goodness, that makes perfect sense. When you learn to get out of your own way, Leo, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that details those carefully woven plans. See how she's got her hand over her eyes? All right. So what I feel is happening around you for the first 2 weeks, Leo, is I feel like um you're not paying it. For one, I feel right off the bat, I feel like you were not paying attention to that still small voice within you. Instead, you were listening to the words who sabotage you. It's like, I can't, or I am not, or I don't know how, or I've never did that before and I'm scared. It's them kind of words that keep you and prevent you from achieving things that you truly, truly want to achieve. So you need to start listening to more positive things. To learn fully and intently means to pay attention. Pay attention to what? The inner voice that gives you the details. The voice that gives you the details of what's what you really need to understand and see this week. So somebody could be coming in with something, and it could be something that maybe you are not ready to hear or see. Because the picture that you paint from the things that you hear, it blocks you. All right. So it's like, get out of your own way. You're listening to the words of self sabotage. And the energy this week is telling you to listen to that, right? Because what are we doing? Look how there's like circles, cycles, right? It's like you start this cycle and then it fades away, right? Why? Because it's you, right? It's you that stops it. You can't blame nobody but you. And that's exactly what I feel you're doing. Why? Because you don't want to see something. Look how her eyes are closed, right? Her eyes are closed. She got her hand over her eyes. You don't want to see something. You don't want to listen. You don't want to open your eyes and pay attention because there's an underlying current. And the details are in that underlying current, right? All right, so let's keep going here, Leo. And it's clouding you. Look how cloudy that camera is. Okay. Yeah. All right. So there you go. So Leo, let's go ahead and we're going to pull 5 cards, 1 from the bottom, 4 from the top, and then we're going to clarify for you, Leo, for the week, 2 weeks energy, the first 2 weeks of October. Okay, balance, Leo. So I feel like I feel like you're too busy blaming others. This is the temperance card. You're too busy blaming others for blocking you when in all actuality it's your own self that is blocking you. And it's like you're like, "Well, why doesn't my time ever come?" Right? Well, because there's something that needs to be healed within you. That's exactly what I feel. So it's like you are just, I mean, your ideals of what your goals should be, and I feel like somebody wants to offer you some advice. Leo could be a Sagittarius around you, somebody who is born at end of November, first 3 weeks of end of November, first 3 weeks of December. This person could be offering you some sort of advice. And it could be telling you, you know what? You're the one who is stopping you and preventing you from doing what you want to do. It's your own fear. So the details of this situation lies beneath something. And it is something that you are refusing to see here, Leo. All right, so let's pull 4 off the top here. The King of Earth, yep. I feel like you missed an opportunity, right? You feel like you missed a particular opportunity. It was sabotaged. You feel like there was an opportunity sabotaged. But in all actuality, you're pointing the finger at somebody for sabotaging it, but it was you. It was you. 3 of air. So the 3 of air talks about, especially in reverse, talks about letting go. Letting go of the thoughts, right? Something like I said, you're refusing to see the thoughts about love, the thoughts about pain, the things that you've experienced. You need to do some healing. the sun. So it could have something to do with a sun there, Leo. And happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that will be successful. Have confidence in yourself. And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You don't have the confidence to achieve something or do something that you want to do. And that is exactly what is stopping you. Come on, Leo. You're coming through here as the sun. Step into your damn power and get going. And what are you doing? You're blaming everybody else for holding you back, and it's only you that's holding you back. It's you. I can't do this. So I feel like you have a habit of sabotaging things on purpose. So let's go ahead and pull another card. The Knight of Water. Yeah, there's some emotions. Somebody was very over emotional. There could have even been some drama. Yeah. I feel like you need to find forgiveness. Oh, yeah. I feel like um there was a plan made, maybe a refusal of an invitation, and you're pointing the finger because you refuse to see that you were the one who sabotaged it. Why? Because you listened to, I don't have the confidence to do this. I can't do this. I just don't have it within me. Yellow, power source. Leo, you are the solar plexus. You're the sun. Solar plexus. It's in your solar plexus. Sagittarius, fire. You got all the elements here. Earth, water, air, and fire. You have it all within you. Look, all the different colors. See the heart there. Orange, yellow, red. It's like you overthink it, right? And it's like you overthink it, and then everything, there's like a minute detail to everything. It's like, I feel like you just need to be spontaneous. That's what I think. And you talk yourself out of it. And instead of becoming practical, you're over emotional. Oh, it's that person's fault, right? Pay attention to that, because there's a trigger coming through here. Something's going to trigger you. And what's triggering you, pay attention, because that's what needs healed, right? Pay attention. A big trigger is happening this week, Leo. Pay attention. All right, clarify Knight of Wands. So it could be somebody coming towards you. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, some people say it's somebody who wants to go on a new adventure, but I personally see the Knight of Wands as somebody who's a player, somebody who's in, somebody who's out, somebody who's unsure. But in reverse, it's somebody who could very well be ready for that new adventure. I feel like there's a fear, right? You talk yourself out of these adventures. We have fire energy coming through here. We're talking about divine timing with the balance card. That's the temperance card. Divine timing, right? When the time is right. So for some of you, this Knight of Wands could be coming in and saying something. Yeah, this person is coming in. And I feel like you're saying, now is not the time to say something, right? I don't want to hear what you got to say. Da 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 da. That's what I'm hearing. You're irresponsible. Yeah. And they're speaking out of a wound. They're speaking because they're over emotional, right? An invitation didn't happen because it says an invitation to a social event. Mm-hmm. All right, so clarify the King of Earth in reverse, and you're pointing a finger at somebody. Yeah, the Star card. This is something maybe that you wish for, but I also feel too we have divinely guided. So we could be talking about another person coming through here. This person could very well be Leo, divinely guided. They could be a star as well. But the star often talks about healing, right? What do you need to heal? Become responsible, right? Listen to the advice because this advice is divinely guided, right? Pay attention to what is beneath the words. Listen to your intuition. All right. Three of air. Clarify the three of air for Leo. Alrighty. Yeah. So the three of air talks about, like I said, letting go of that wound. Letting go of what wound? The wound of feeling abandoned. Maybe feeling like I didn't get the social event, right? And then we have the full. So somebody could be feeling like a fool, maybe foolish, maybe for maybe not accepting this invitation. We have Aquarius coming through, so I feel like there's a strong Aquarius energy. Somebody is an Aquarius. And I feel like this Aquarius is divinely guided. And you're like, this isn't the right time for this. I don't even want to think about romance. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could just see it. Sure. And you sabotage it before it even has a chance to grow. Mm-hmm. Why? Because you don't have the confidence that it's going to work out. And then afterwards, somebody could come in and say, you were foolish for what you did. You were a fool. And you're like, well, I don't even want to hear what you got to say either. You're one of the reasons. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could just hear the whole conversation. It's like it's playing, the whole scenario is playing out in my head. Pointing a finger, fights. Why? Because you don't want to see something. You don't want to see that maybe this person come back into your life for a reason. Mm-hmm. Brilliant new idea, divinely guided. The timing before could have been off for this invitation. The timing was off for this invitation before. The sun. Clarify the sun for Leo. And now I feel like you're struggling with trying to accept something. Oh, the King of Swords in reverse. Yep. There's that person. This is how you talk to yourself, right? You get out of your own way. This is you, Leah, being in your own way was sabotaging things with your words. Like I said, the things that you're telling these people, pointing the finger. Why? Because you're refusing to see something inside of yourself that needs to be healed. And words are going to trigger you this week. There's an emotional trigger going to come up, Leo. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. And after you wake up and realize it, once the details come out, you're going to feel like a fool for not accepting it from this person, this Aquarius. Knight of Wands, or water. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're going on the attack. Yep. You could be a bit defensive. Going on attack on one side and being a bit defensive. It's being, yeah. And now you feel like a fool. You went on a defense, you pointed the fingers. Yep, that's what I see. So be aware, Leo. Trigger warning this week. You need to open up your eyes to something, take off the blinders, and see that somebody's coming back around for a reason. The timing wasn't right before. They were very irresponsible. All right. Thank you and have a great week.